You're looking at a shot of the SRT Viper GTS Anodized Carbon Special Edition. And we're live from the floor of the Los Angeles Auto Show. Hi, I'm Ed Garston with Chrysler Digital Media. And with me is Mark Trossel, who's the head of design for SRT and Viper. And a reporter just came up to me and said, this car is the car of the show. So that's a great feeling off the bat. Mark, could you take us around the car and tell us what's so special about it?
Absolutely, and it is special, and that's great to hear because we're very proud of it. If you look at trends that have been going on in the aftermarket and customization for the past few years, there's been a lot of matte paints, a lot of different versions of that coming out. Some manufacturers have done some limited edition versions of it, and we felt that the Viper was a great place for SRT to experiment with that same thing. We love to listen to our customers and try and give them what they're asking for, and this is something that we've been getting a lot of feedback on having a low gloss or a matte type paint. So we've been working on this for a couple of years now, and we felt that the Viper was a perfect place to debut it on. It actually has a lot of metallic in the paint, so you see a lot of matte paints that end up having kind of like a chalky feel to them. With the metallic in the paint, it still has what I refer to as a lot of light bounce in it. And you can see the reflections in here where it does have a certain sparkle to it, if you will. So it really lends itself well to the forms that are on the Viper. You know, I refer to landscape on the hood, of how much all the shape that's on the hood, and it being a low gloss paint, it still really has a lot of reflection to it, but it's such a unique finish of it. And the car really is special in that we're only going to be building 50 of these as well. We wanted to carry make the car a little bit special in a few other areas as well, and to offset the lower gloss exterior paint, we've done a black vapor chrome wheel, which is exclusive to the SRT brand as well. And you see this on some of our other SRT products. So it's the first time we're using it on the Viper, and it's a great complement to the exterior finish. And you see we've actually have an orange brake caliper as well. To really, it pops very nicely against the colors. And we've got a gloss black GTS badge on it as well.
So we can see around the car and maybe look inside.
Sure. So, and you also see we've on the anodized carbon package, we have adapted our carbon fiber panels to it. So you see the carbon fiber panel brake duct on the side. You'll see that in the rear as well. On the inside, we've also done that same orange accent that we have on the brakes as a stitching on the interior, and you can see that same orange being used on the AC outlets, as well as a little piece on the by the door pull as well. So very, just sparingly using the color, it adds a little bit of pop to it. It has an Alcantara headliner in it, Alcantara knee blocker, and you can also see the carbon fiber pieces on the steering wheel and various other panels on the interior as well. So it really is a special car, and the name itself really fits the color to me. This kind of anodized, if you think of something that's anodized, it has some depth to it, and then carbon, of course, being something that's a little bit more sinister. Right. So yeah. To me, it really fits the Viper well.
Well, you can see, I mean, given the presence here on the turntables, it does look pretty sinister. You can imagine on the street, if I saw that in my rearview mirror, what I would think. Want to go around the back a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So as I mentioned, we've took this opportunity to have a little bit of contrast in the finishes using our exposed carbon fiber panel in the rear. Complements well against the LED tail lamps, and then finishing up with the fuel filler that you would see on the being finished in anodized carbon as well. So really, just that word sinister, everything being has certain attitude to it.
Well, let's just talk about the Viper for a minute. As your designer, we've seen now some other editions of the Viper, the TA for example, with a great orange color. What is it about the Viper that makes it just a great palette for you to work on?
Yeah, the TA is a perfect example, and our customers really like the exclusivity that we offer them with these packages. With the TA, we've actually have 93 orange TA orange that we're going to be offering, and then 33 white and 33 black. So in the TA package, so it's very exclusive, and it's a way for us to to have the car can wear so many different personalities. As you see here with this finish, it's a completely different expression than the finish on the orange on the TA. So it's a great way for us to do these limited packages, and believe me, always thinking of what can we do next, and getting inspired by our owners.
And I was going to ask you about, there seems to be no loss of appetite for different iterations of the Viper. When you talk about hearing from your owners, what is it they tell you about, do this for me or do that for me, and this would really make me happy as a Viper owner?
Yeah, we hear an awful lot, and what I always like to say is we are always listening. Some things we can't bring instantly and can't always comment on, but it's that passion that we get from SRT customers in general, and certainly Viper owners, that it really does fuel us, and I love it. And I love that. I think that's what's great about the SRT brand, is that we are a part of that community, and we have such a good relationship, and I think it helps me, and it comes through in our products.
Sure. And one thing we didn't get to, of course, people are going to want to know, when can I get this, and how much is it going to cost me?
Good question. Yeah. January, we will start delivering them to dealerships. Ordering is opening up this week for them, so if you want one, head to your dealer. Pricing will be in the mid 140s.